focus to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with...
Hello, my beautiful adventurous people. How's it going? Back at the bus. Haven't been here in a while. If you know me, the people that know me out there know that I do not enjoy this time of year. Yeah, it's beautiful, the sunsets are amazing, but it's getting colder, the days are getting shorter, it's getting a lot wetter every day, and I ain't got no time for that. My enthusiasm goes down, everything goes downhill for me from here. So I decided, why not? I'm gonna go away for 2 months. So January, February, I'm gonna head back to Asia and just chill out and just, yeah, basically just chill and make videos and do what I wanna do what I aspire from life, just enjoy life. You know, I hate this, you get caught up in this, we get slotted into this system where you have to work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, mostly for 365 days a year, excluding maybe 1 or 2 holidays. But I don't know if you know, but that's not actually a law, you don't have to do that. Life is what you make of it, it's just whether you question everything. No one questions anything, we just do it. You know, there's some people these days who are getting their kids christened and they're not even religious, they just do it because that's what you do. I mean, come on, just like start questioning things, people. Don't get me wrong, if you love your job, hats off to you, great, you can earn money and love your job, you're winning. But man, I just don't understand this whole, you know, no one seems to question anything. Like 2 weeks holiday out of a whole year, like, am I the only one that seems that's mental? It always stuck with me. Someone told me once, they said, no one ever lies on their deathbed and wishes they had a bigger house or they had a faster car or, you know, they had more things. It's always, I wish I spent more time with my family, I wish I spent more time exploring life, I wish I spent more time traveling, I wish I'd spent more time doing things, not just working for stuff you don't need. So I know that now, so thank you. And I'm going to do that now. So basically, I'm going to slow down a bit on the bus. I'll still make the videos, but just I've got no time for winter. It's a horrible time here. Days are short. Working on site, it's horrible. So yeah, I'm just going to go away for 2 months. But I'll still be videoing at least twice a week, making videos all around the island. I'm so excited for that. I've got a new drone coming, new lenses. So it's going to be some epic content coming out of that. Basically, to conclude this Sunday morning lesson, question everything. Make a good life for yourself. Don't live to work. Work to live. Okay, let's get on it. Right, so as I said, these are all the panels that I put in before. And what's happening now, because I put such a, all a learning curve, but because I'll show you down here, I put such a small, that's the panel I put in, and that's obviously the existing bus. And this thing should have spanned the whole way across, there's no room for flex. Because I put that in so short, as you can see now, the bus, I don't know if you're able to see in this light, but the bus is there's starting to be a bit of a crack down there because it's flexing. So basically what I've got to do is stick a load of ply on the back and screw it all in. It might crack everything, but I either leave it and just hope it doesn't crack anymore and fix it next year, but I need to do this while I can get to the inside of the wall, because if this happens again next year and I can't get to the inside of the wall, it is going to be horrendous. So I'm just going to have to man up, take it on the chin. I've decided today's going to be a good day. I know it's going to be a good day. God bless the radio. Okay, enough of that. So to fix this problem, what I'm going to try and do is use up all this ply that I'm not using. Basically all these, oh, hold on, focus, slowly, yeah. So all these boards I got from work, from a cupboard, all these offcuts, I'm just going to, whatever, as long as it covers the distance, it doesn't have to be one full sheet. So I'm just going to cut all these down to size now, chuck them in there. Should be a pretty quick job. I'm just going to whack them all in there. Got some screws that won't pierce the surface. I'll just show you what's going on. Okay, so first job is undo everything that I've done. I'm going to take all these braces off that are essentially bracing this piece I put in where the window was. There is, this is glued on as well, so when I crowbar this off, there is a chance that it could move this, which could crack the paint, which is a killer, but I've got to, you know, it's probably going to happen, but hopefully I can get it off without moving too much, if you know what I mean, and it won't crack the paint on the outside. Anyway, it is what it is. I've got to do it just so in the future, it will never, if I do this, basically, it's never going to move again, so I won't have to deal with it again, basically. Anyway, I've got hundreds of screws all the way around here. Got to take the Celotex off, do that one, this one, and undo this. So basically I've got to take off 1,000,000 screws, so that's number one. yeah, of course, I forgot to say, I did say my mate was coming over to help me with these brackets, and he still is, but obviously now my plans have changed and I feel like going on a little adventure through the winter here. The bolts and all that, there's about 100 bolts and nuts I need and that, so it's a couple of £100 worth of steel I need to be able to fit that, and at the moment it's just not my priority, like, you know, so I'm going to wait a little bit for that. I just can't afford it. I'd rather put the money away to go on this adventure than just buy a couple of bolts, if you know what I mean. Priorities. So yeah, I will get to that, but just not now. So I'm just doing stuff that's already here, like all the Celotex thing, all this board and cheap stuff that I don't have to pay for, which is good. So anyway, back to the millions of screws.
I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared.
Alright, so as I said, I'm going to get this off now without ideally moving these two panels. Gently. Ooh, it looks quite good. I think I could get away with this. Obviously, I've still got to fill out the outside because it's moved already, and given it. Obviously, the reason I'm doing this is because these two panels have moved already, creating a crack down there. So I've got to put these new panels on here, the wider bridge, that bridge it basically wider. God, I'm no good with words today. And then it won't move, and then I can fill it that one last time and it should be legit, but it's just too, anyway, whatever.
In case I fall off my chair.
Alright, so it really doesn't matter what you put here, as long as it's some thick ply, you know, anything that's like 9mm or something, it might be a bit, you want minimum 9mm, I reckon anyway. So it doesn't matter what size it is, it doesn't matter how it sits, it's not going to be seen, it's just a structural feature, right? So basically I bought these screws, they're really the 30, it's obviously 18mm ply, 18mm ply, so I bought these 30mm screws so they won't go through, in theory. But now basically it doesn't matter where you put it, just chuck it up there, right? I'm going to chuck this upside down, right? And as long as you've got a nice bit of coverage everywhere. And
I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs.
So, put a load of pilots in, and then I'm just going to chuck screws in everywhere. Yes. Okay, here we go, all finished. As I said, doesn't need to look pretty, it's just offcuts of wood. It's going to be, Celotex will go over the front of it, so you don't need to see it. But you can see the amount of screws I've used all the way up. So I'm hoping, I mean, there's no way that piece of wood on the outside can move, ever. But basically when I come to fill and paint that again, one last time, so you can see now where I've screwed it all, it's sort of bulged it out, which is a good thing, okay? Because now what I have to do, that feels solid, that does. So if I just let that settle now, and even next year, the bus will move and it will come to one point, and then next year just chisel out that line, fill it, paint it again, and hopefully it will never move. I should have really done that in the beginning, but I actually thought the way I did it was good enough, but so it was a sheer learning curve for me. I wasn't cutting corners, it just thought, yeah, I thought that would be enough, but it wasn't. So but this will be enough now, so I've got to do it this side, that window, the other window, and then down here as well. So yeah, it'll be a bit more filling and that to do later in the year, but should only be a one-time thing. I'll never have to do it again, so in the long run, really good. Well, there's me saying how the weather's getting bad, so I want to leave, and I'm in a t-shirt, feels like about 10 degrees or so, so yeah, but oh, it just changes the whole situation. It's such a pleasure working on the bus like this. I love this work, no complaints, but when it's raining and cold, I'm just like, oh, just don't know what it is, and it's just, you only realise the difference when they're so close together. So pumped, I love it doing this, but then yeah. Anyway, look where I'm at. Okay, so I've done this here, taken that off and braced it all around. Same with this back one, just loads of offcuts, loads of screws, and then this side as well. So, and I remember putting these in, thinking they're quite not flimsy, but there was a lot of, see, unfortunately that's all cracked, but whatever, just rake it out and fill it, but it's made this feel so solid now, so yeah, a bit more work, but in the long, as I say, keep on saying, in the long run, it'll be well worth it. I'll never have to attack it again. Oh! Excuse me. Whew. I tell you what, it's really good that I've done this, but man, it's like going 10 steps back. I was doing this so long ago, so yeah, chiseled out all this. I've got to fill loads to fill, so that's the door. I got all this fun, the big old cracks as well, and then round here. So basically, I've got to do what I did 20 times over a while ago, which is just fill, sand, fill, sand, fill, sand, and finally undercoat, then 3 coats of top coat. But hey, at least the sun is shining, which I'm so grateful for today. So I'm going to do all that today. I think I was going to start loads of sellotape inside, but seeing as the sun's out, I'm going to get all this done, all this stuff done that I don't want to do really. So, but yeah, it's all good. Could be so much work. It could be pissing down. So I'm just going to enjoy in the sunshine and finish all this up. And it'd be great if I get it done now, because then I won't have to worry about it all through winter, which I would have.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Right, so I've filled and sanded, and I'm killing it. That is actually ready to go paint now, so I'm going to get some of the yellow gloss and see if I can get a coat on. But man, I was expecting to come nowhere near this far today. I thought this was going to be like a next summer job, but yeah, that's amazing. Anyway, if I get, I don't know how much paint I've got left, but if I get a top coat on now, whoo, what a day. Come on. Oh, I think this is going to be enough. Yes. Can't believe I'm actually putting a top coat on.
Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you, and I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my...
Yes. Look, I spilt. I just wasn't concentrating. I was too into it.
My face, losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Right then, sick. I managed to get 1 coat on each panel, so that's fantastic. I was not expecting there to be that much paint in there, but there was just enough for 1 coat, which just hides all the bare wood, so if it does rain, not the end of the world. So that is, and it's all so much more flush than it was before. It's a huge improvement. God, it was actually the best thing I did. Not once that, you know, once there's 2 coats in there, you won't be able to see that. Brilliant. Over the moon with that. So basically now I'm just gonna tidy in here and get it ready for insulating.
When you started out with nothing and you're proud that you're a self-made man.
Okay, cool. So I couldn't put any more sellotapes down because the dust started coming outside, so I'm going to leave that for the moment. But I bought some more of these little like tracker lights, I think they're called, tracking lights, something, I don't know. But anyway, I thought it'd look cool at the back, so I've got 4 of them to go at the top of the back because I lost them during a accidental wire snip. So yeah, I'm going to put 4 more up there instead of 2. I thought it'd just look, I don't know, just look the bomb. I'm sorry about this light again, but yeah, that's what it looks like before. Pretty plain. And there it is with them. I'm well happy with them. At night, that'll look well beefy. Cool. I was thinking to maybe put 1 or 2 there and 2 down the side maybe, so it's like a big, you know, one of those Coca-Cola trucks. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That was actually a surprisingly eventful day. Yeah, I can't believe I got a coat on that. That's amazing. So just 2 more coats and she's way ahead than I thought she was going to be. And I'll get some of that insulation on the walls coming soon, and that is going to transform the inside. Oh yeah, and I meant to say, thanks for all the comments about the steps as well, but everyone's pretty much said, I say about 99% of people, if not everyone, said you're going to have to take the cupboard out underneath and put the stairs that fold up inside where the logs are going to go. But I just said, no, I'm not doing that. So I'm going to think of an ingenious way. I might get like a ladder on a hinge that, I don't know, I'm going to think about it, but yeah. So keep on swinging those suggestions, but definitely nothing to do with the drawer underneath. It's done, it's finished. I want it there more than I want to stop folding out steps. So yeah, if you've got any more cool ideas, that'd be awesome. That's pretty much it this week. Okay, I'll see you next Sunday then.
And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you